Hey guys, it's Toxic Monkey here for another video on Star Wars Hunters tips and tricks. I will be going over Pilbush, the new hunter for season 3. Let's get started. So first off, we got the abilities and the ultimate. So she has 3 abilities and 1 alt, of course, right? So we got the mechanical leap, and it lets you jump in the air and knock enemies back when you land. You got the whistle throw, slows enemies in AoE and damages them over time. And then we got the overload. It gives you a little extra armor and it's a huge speed boost. It's like scores dash ability. And then we got for the ultimate. It's called the cluster bomb. It's an AoE ultimate, and it's one shot no matter who it is, unless you have a enemy char that hits, pops their heals right in the exact moment where the ult goes off. The ultimate takes a couple seconds to send off, and it gives you like a warning, so the enemies can kind of move out of the way. So therefore, that's why you want to use your whistle throw, which slows the enemies dramatically. It slows them a lot and damages them. But you really don't need that if you do the alt, which is nice. Okay, that works really well. For the mechanical leap, you're usually going to want to use that for maneuvering out of danger. So if you have like high ground close up, you can just jump up there and get out of there. It's also useful for jumping up, knocking enemies off points for the extra point or that extra time to capture. And then Overload is great for pushing fights or retreating from fights. Or if you get trapped, just hitting that so you can get that extra armor to survive and get out of there. So I'm going to talk about choke points. So you want to get those choke points where the enemies have to go, or most of them have to go, to get to the objective. You're going to want to use your abilities like the slow, and you have an AoE damage for your primary, and the whistle throw is AoE damage and slows them down. So you're going to want to use that to slow them down, and you're able to kill them before they get there. And also high ground and low ground. How to talk about that? So you're not going to be able to go like face to face to your tank usually. So like especially like Char. So you're going to want to use that high ground to your advantage to get up there so you can shoot down at them, or just get low ground and get out of there. And then so also to flank the enemies, you don't want to go straight onto them. You want to go to the sides and just hit those AoEs, explosive damage, whatever you want to call it, on them. Get that damage output on them to kill them. So, okay, now for the flanking also, you can surprise them, slow all them down, and then get multiple kills at once, which is very nice because it's AoE, so it's going to hurt multiple if they're in a group together. Okay, and then I will say Pilbush, new character, or aka Fuzzy Bear, works really well with Char. With the Char strat, and Pilbush is slow, and her AoE damage, it really wrecks them. Because they're like double slowed, double trapped, so you can like get that extra damage and keep them away from the objective. You know what I'm saying? Now, for enemies wise, I would say you want to watch out for Char the most. You do not want him to sling you in and trap you, because most likely, if your healer's not healing you at that time, you're probably gonna die unless you use your overload, which gives you extra armor and speed so you can get out of there. But Also, he does counter the ult. Uh, Pilbush ultimate. So if he pops his green during the ultimate, it will not kill him, which is like an invincible. He's invincible to it at that time. And then I would say watch out for Sentinel stun too, because that could really mess your day up. If he gets a stun off you and then team fire, the team fires on you. For game modes, I would say spam choke points. She is gonna Pilbush is gonna be the most important. Okay, let me rephrase that. Pilbush is gonna be really good on dynamic. That is her bread and butter, pretty much, if you want to say that. She can spam choke points. Just toss that slow at that point where that enemy will come and use your grenade launcher to destroy them pretty much. Because they're slowed down and they're stuck in that one spot, like all the team too. That would be for dynamic. And you want to and for dynamic too, if they at the point, you're gonna want to throw the whistle throw on point, and then you got that ultimate right after, and that will kill them all because they're moving too slow. They can't get out in time, and the radius is big enough where it just kills them. For power control, I would I would say stay at home point, whichever it is, A or C, home point, between B. Help at B and help at home point. Stay between those areas. That's where it's going to be most effective to use her at, especially B, so you could that like slow them down from B and kill them faster. I would also say Pilbush is really good against Sling. So if Sling's trying to backcap and you're protecting the home point, you can use that slow and just use all your rounds, and he's pretty much dead. She definitely wins 1v1 for sure. Squad brawl, pretty simple. And trophy, just play the objective, slow the enemy down, try to kill them, work with your team well. It's pretty explanatory for those game modes. I don't have much more on that. And I would say that's it. If you have any comments you want to comments or other tips and tricks you thought were interesting while playing her, let me know down below in the comments. And drop that follow and that like. And thank you for the support. Toxic Monkey out.